Hi, good evening, and welcome back. I hope you've had a wonderful Monday. I apologize, I missed you so much last night, Sunday night. We didn't have a Sunday night vlog. I apologize, but I really missed you. I hope you had a wonderful Sunday. But we are back, and it is Monday night. I hope your day has been incredible. And if not, I hope your night makes it even better and just continues to improve. Let's see, quick update. I'm still sick. I thought my bronchitis was getting better, and it might be getting a little bit better, but then around Saturday, I started catching what I think is strep throat from my dad. I live in a household with a lot of my family, so if one of us gets sick, a lot of us tend to get sick right away. And he had bronchitis first, and then I got it, and now he had strep throat, and then I think I got it. So my throat hurts really bad, so I'm probably going to keep tonight a bit short, because my talking isn't incredibly great and incredibly smooth, so I apologize. If I sound sick, it's because I am sick, so I super duper apologize. Yeah, my voice sounds funny to me, but it might just be me. And there's a thunderstorm outside. I don't know if you can hear that or not. So that's just my quick update. I'm still sick. Yeah, because of my chronic illness issues, when I get sick, I tend to stay sick and have trouble getting rid of it. So that's just something that you'll notice about me, is that like when I'm sick, I'm like sick for a long time, and it's really annoying. So it's annoying for me, and it's annoying for everybody around me, so I apologize. But tonight is Monday night, which means, as we mentioned last Monday night, we'll do a quick Monday check-in. Tonight we will briefly talk about a weekend wrap-up, what I did this weekend, and then we'll talk about we'll show my lock screen and background photos from my phone. It's just like a sort of intimate, look inside my life kind of thing that we've been doing on Monday nights. We just started last Monday, so this is the second time. But okay, first, weekend wrap up. I did not do much this weekend because I felt so poorly. I watched the first episode of Rookie Historian with my mom on Friday night, I believe it was. And then honestly, I spent Saturday and Sunday in and out of bed, just sick with a really high fever and like feeling poorly. And I thought my fever broke Saturday, Friday night, Saturday morning, I thought my fever broke, but then it came back Saturday afternoon, evening. So I still have a fever now, in case you were wondering. Yeah, so I've been a bit sort of in that hazy, like fever brain where I'm like asleep, but not asleep. So that's where most of my weekend has been. There's not a whole lot to report. I apologize. I will say though, and this is if I do say so myself, an excellent segue into our next topic, which is background photos. One thing I did watch this weekend was TXT at Lollapalooza. Holy smokes. I love TXT. I've mentioned before that they are my, right here, Subin's right here, that they are my nighttime music. If I listen to music when I sleep, I listen to TXT discography just on random. So I love TXT. There's like, I have a very intimate connection to them because they are my nighttime music, and I think that's really like an intimate, close connection that you have with music when you listen to it when you sleep. It's very like calming and soothing. So TXT at Lollapalooza, I was so proud that they were headlining, but I hadn't had a chance to watch them yet. So I watched their whole performance. It was about an hour and a half. I watched it this weekend, and holy smokes, they were just so incredible. And I was so proud of them. And I found myself like trying not to cry the whole time because I was just like, TXT is headlining Lollapalooza. Like, I was just so proud of them. And then I started watching Silly Pock. I watched her YouTube channel. I started watching her and her sister Christy. They watched TXT Lollapalooza as well and reacted to it. So I've been slowly watching them watch it as well, which is so much more fun because they notice things that I don't notice, and they rewind and all kinds of stuff. So it's like watching it a second and a third and a fourth time with them. So TXT at Lollapalooza was incredible. I highly recommend it. It's free. The whole 90-minute thing is free on their channel. So it can't get better than that. But yes, all of that to say, background photo and lock screen time. Yay! As I mentioned last week, I thought this might be a fun way to just kind of share a little bit, like a little peek into my life, because I think backgrounds and lock screens on your phone are, again, something very intimate where you're it's what you see all the time. Like, so showing people what your photos are, I think, is very intimate and personal. So I thought this might be kind of fun to do on Monday nights. So talking about TXT and Lollapalooza, my lock screen at the moment is, ta-da! Subin and Hyunjin from TXT. Oh my gosh, they look so amazing here. They look amazing all the time, but I just love this photo so much. I was just so impressed with TXT at Lollapalooza, and I can't get it out of my brain, so they became my lock screen very quickly. I love them. And I have this theory that everybody loves Hyunjin. He's that member of the group that, like the from ATEEZ, where like everybody's in love with him. They can't help it. Everybody's in love with Hyunjin. So I think everybody's in love with him. He was the one that caught my eye first. But then I think if I had to choose a bias, if I absolutely had to choose a bias from TXT, I think Subin would be my bias. So Subin and Hyunjin, so glorious. I love it. But I love all the members. And so again, choosing a bias is so difficult. I love them all so much. But TXT, wonderful. If you're not listening to TXT, oh my gosh, you're missing out. I don't mean to sound confrontational, but you're missing out. TXT is something really, really special. If you haven't ever listened, if you're watching this and you haven't listened to TXT before and you don't have any experience with them, where would you start? I would suggest you start with their song, Lover Equals Loser. I'm probably getting the title wrong, so I'm going to put the entire title of the song here at the bottom. But yes, this is a song I would suggest that you start with, or this song. This is the second recommendation. I cannot remember the name of it. I'm going to remember what the name of the song. I know what song I'm thinking of, so I'll just put the title in here. But yeah, these are the two songs I would recommend you start with. They are so incredible. My favorite TXT song is Eternally. Oh my gosh, I have listened to it so many times and I love it so much. It's one of my top 5 favorite songs of all time. All time. So yeah, TXT. I love TXT. Sorry, I'm getting like out of breath and a little sweaty from my fever. So I apologize if you can tell. But yes, so that is my lock screen. Subin and Hyunjin looking amazing and very like ethereal. So I love it. And then my background, this has been my background for quite a few days, is Felix. Felix from Stray Kids. Again, this is another thing where if I absolutely had to choose a bias, had to choose a bias from Stray Kids, it's so difficult because Hyunjin is what got me into Stray Kids, and Bangchan is my emotional support K-pop idol. I have a keychain that says that and has his photo card in it. But then I think Felix is my bias. I just think that he's perfect. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. And then I just love all of them. I could just go through and list them all and why I love them. But if I had to choose a bias, I think I would choose Felix. So Felix is my background at the moment, looking amazing. He always looks amazing. So, but yes, I have had a real Stray Kids moment. The last couple of weeks, I've sort of been really delving into them and re-listening to all of their albums. And I'm wearing a Stray Kids shirt at the moment for the sound. Oh my gosh. And that's another thing too. Their Japanese album with, what is it called? It may just be called The Sound, whatever it is. Their newest Japanese album, I'll put the title on the screen. The songs on there are so good. It's one of those things where I think people might be sleeping on them because they're Japanese songs and they're not in Korean. I don't know. I just know that I haven't heard anybody in the whole wide world talk about them, but they're so good. So good. So if you haven't listened to these songs, I'll list them right here. These are their newest Japanese songs. They're so incredibly good. Oh my gosh. I highly recommend them. So this is just a night of me recommending a lot of songs. I apologize. If you're not in the mood to listen to new music, no pressure whatsoever. I just get very excited talking about things that I love. So I just wanted to share it with you. I hope that's okay. But yes, this has been my background, as we talked about. So I hope you enjoyed it. And Stray Kids, I've been in such a Stray Kids kick recently that this is kind of another intimate detail. I have S-Class as my cell phone ringtone. So it does the whistling. Felix is whistling to start with, which is so much fun. Every time my phone rings, I just smile because I think about Felix whistling the beginning of it. And I love it so much. So, but yes. I think that is everything for tonight. I'm going to go put my fevered body to bed and go watch something relaxing, hopefully. But I hope you've had a wonderful evening so far. And if not, I hope it gets better. And until next time, I'm going to be here. What am I going to be listening to? Our song of the day today. Our song of the day today is Take Two by BTS. I know we've done a lot of BTS and BTS solo project songs lately, but like Stray Kids, I've been on a bit of a BTS kick. And Take Two, I've literally listened to it on repeat, like on the way home from work and at work. and just all kinds of stuff over the last week or so. But Take Two from BTS is absolutely incredible. If you do listen to it, be sure to listen to it with the lyrics, like, or with the subtitles on, so you can read the lyrics, because it's just so heartwarming. I can't say enough good things about it. So BTS Take Two is our song of the day. But other than that, I will be seeing you very, very shortly, and I hope you enjoy lots of good music and lots of good sleep before I see you again, and I will see you later. Bye.